Hello guys, see this code from the last tutorial? It's a little bit of mess, it's too manual, so let's use very simple for loop to create that box. Right, so I'm gonna clear everything here because I don't want to confuse you, and let's create for loop. And if you don't know what that is, well, you have 40 tutorials on basic Python on my channel, and also more than 100 dedicated Python examples in dedicated playlist. Anyway, for x in range 4, because we have 4 sides of box, obviously we're gonna issue dedicated commands, and we are operating on our own first turtle, like default one. So we're gonna push that array, I mean not array but arrow, for example for 200 pixels, and then we're gonna turn left for 90 degrees, like a left 90 degrees, and the result will be, there you go, something like that. But it's very easy, you don't need to type a lot of things here manually. Okay, so let's do something funny here. Let's, for every pass, higher up by 1% that angle. Can we do that? Well, sure. There are a couple of ways, because with that we're gonna have like a rotating box, something like that. So we're gonna multiply angle with 1%, let's say, and let me see what the result will be. Okay, we have something. And how to see better that change? Well, we're gonna just use like a 400 lines, like sides. So let's do that right here, 400 sides, and there you go, you have something is happening. But guys, this is kinda nice but also slow, so question is how to speed our arrow. Well, let's do that. Here we're gonna say t dot speed, and now we need to pass 0 as a value, because if you read documentation, when you put 0 here, the turtle will be fastest. And also you can choose other options, like from 0 to 10. Don't use anything else, use just 0 to 10, and you can experiment a little bit. So now our turtle will be extremely fast. So F5, and how awesome is that? And this is kind of very small circle now, but circle through box, through rotating box, let's say. So let's hire this like a size of imaginary sides. I'm gonna say 400 here to see what's up. F5, and there you go. It's kind of nice. Okay, cool stuff, bro. Well, let me think what else we can do this. Well, let's experiment with color, let's say. I'm gonna say color will be t dot color will be red. And here we're gonna start filling. Well, here, why not? T dot begin fill, and you know this from the last couple of tutorials. And we're gonna end down there with t dot end fill. Oops, what I'm doing here. And result will probably be weird. I don't know what will happen basically. Okay, that's cool. All right, we have red color. And probably when we pass that 400 iterations, then I need to hide that turtle. All right, so yeah, we have filled everything through begin and end fill. So that's kind of weird and also nice in the same time. So let me see. Right, let's boost these percents, like 5%. Will that change anything? And I'm gonna lower this to 300 passes. And what else? Well, yeah, we can hide turtle, like t dot hide turtle at the end, and save and F5. And there you go, you have like a bigger difference now, but result is also kinda nice. Okay, cool. Right, there you go. It's a little bit weird. It looks like it's moving, well, at least for me, when you stare too much at these shapes and these small arrows. So if you want to have like bigger teeth here, well, probably we need bigger percents, like 15%. And let's lower down the number of iterations. Right, F5. Okay, cool. Nice. Come on, come on. Right, but maybe this fill is just too much, so I'm gonna delete it to see what's up. Okay, maybe you can use this in a school for some kind of project, I don't know. I really like it. Anyway, let me see what next. Right, so let's change this percent to be like constant outside the for loop, because it's very stupid to type that thing manually here. So let's say that percent constant is like 1.2, which means we're gonna boost passes for 20%. And now let's substitute this hard-coded value with PC, percent constant, let's say, or Z, or call it whatever you like. And now result will be that. Well, pretty much nothing, because I'm using a very big percents here. So maybe I need to use something smaller, like 5%. Okay, there you go, we have something that looks like a rotation. Right. Okay guys, let's save this code if you need it a little bit later. We're gonna put it into comment section, let's say, and let's create a circle. We have dedicated method for circle. Now we need to say T, because that's our turtle, I mean arrow, and circle. And let's give it a radius like 60, F5, and there you go. That was done very quickly. So let's put this out of service with the comment, and now the things will be slower. There you go. Very cool stuff. And what's gonna happen if you have a couple of these with the same radius? Well, pretty much it will just look like a moon. Right, now let's boost that thing. For example, this one will be 30 and 120 and I don't know, 240. So what's gonna happen then? There you go, cool stuff. Like a solar system or something like that. Well, nice. So let me see, we're gonna work with colors a little bit. Here we're gonna say T color will be red for first pass, and then after that we will have like green. So basically you know what I'm talking about here. The lines will be different, and here and also here. Let me fix this a little bit. So this one will be navy, and this one will be magenta, or how to say that in English, magenta, I don't know. Right, so F5, and there you go. Okay, let me see full result here. Nice. So now let's, I don't know, let's boost the speed. F5, and there you go, it's done in a blink of an eye, as they say. Right, maybe that's just too fast. So right, let's fill those areas with some color, let's say red, and I'm gonna finish, or no, I'm gonna finish here. T dot begin fill. I always mix that underscore for some reason. Fill, and I'm gonna end here. T dot end fill. And let me actually check the first one. Okay, so now we can fulfill all other areas, no problem. I'm gonna copy paste this down there, and also there are automatic ways how to do this, but let's just practice with this manually to fully grasp how to do that, and then it's easy to transfer that into like automatic for each for loop solution. It's a little bit confusing, but if you separate your code like that, maybe the things will be obvious. And let's also lower down this last radius. Maybe that's too much. F5, and there you go, guys. Basically we are removing that previous color. Maybe this will be useful for some project for you. Right, what's next? What about dot? Because now we can create dot through circle, but there are dedicated methods for dot. You'll just say t dot, and then let's pass it color, or no, radius, sorry, 50 pixels, and then it will be automatically black. Okay, how to change color of that dot? Well, it's very simple. You don't need to fill it because we are using dedicated method for dot. So it is just enough to say t dot color, and then I don't know, red or something like that. So let me run this example, and there you go, guys. Now the speed, right? So the speed will not be too much important in this case. We can say 1 here, which means slowest. Well, will that influence too much this example? Well, no, because this is like default instantiation creation of dot. We are basically not doing too much with that. We don't have any kind of movement here. But if you say TFD, we are moving that thing to, let's say, 200 pixels, then F5, and basically we are not moving dot, we are moving the turtle that is inside a dot. So this looks like a, I don't know, some kind of vector or something. So let's create an example where we are shooting like vectors from that originator, that coordinate system, let's say. So let me see what I can do here. We can say t dot back 200 pixels, so we are at the start again, and then we will change direction for 45 degrees, and yeah, I can basically copy paste this couple of times and F5, and probably I will have those arrows all over the place, right? Okay, but that's not enough. I need more of those things, so let's use for loop to achieve more shootings, like for x in range, I don't know, 200. We're gonna say exactly that. This will be one line and third line, so basically we don't need those things down there because these things are manual. So now we have automatic solution, and let me increment speed to 0, which means fastest shooting from center of a screen. Right, F5, and oh, there you go. Right, and it will roll and roll and roll until we are satisfied with number of passes. Right, there you go. So you can experiment a lot. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this tutorial, and as always, see you next one.